Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj. They are no strangers to this beef. It keeps on kind of flaring back up.
Yep.
Obviously, it has gone to lows of lows. We had Megan who put in one of her songs like about Megan's Law. That's a law that talks about releasing information to the public about sex offenders, and it was kind of a diss to Nicki Minaj. Now Megan's in trouble, and you have Nicki Minaj saying, "Oh, it's karma's law."
Is this how did it start? I haven't heard about this at all.
Oh boy, take us back because it's gonna go back a while.
It's been ugly. It does. It goes back years. And at one point they were friends. And they worked together. They collaborated together. They made music. But a couple of years ago, it was clear that there was something that was off between them, and then they unfollow each other, which is like the kiss of death, in this day and age. And it was obviously then it was crystal clear once they start making diss tracks directed at the other one. Obviously, like you said, Megan made that song "Hiss," and she talked about Kenneth, who is Nicki's husband, who was, got a history, when it comes to that issue. And because of that, now that Megan is in trouble, she is being sued, and not legal trouble, but she is being sued. So it's a civil lawsuit. She's being sued by a guy who was a cameraman for her. He says back in 2022, there was an incident that happened in a car. It's graphic, so I won't describe what he says happened, but he says something happened in this vehicle with Meg that made it a really difficult environment for him to work in. And because of that, he filed a lawsuit, not just against Meg, but also against Roc Nation. Roc Nation and Meg tried to get that lawsuit thrown out. The judge said, no, there's enough here. This is legitimate from what I see right now. It's going to go forward. So lawsuit goes forward. And that's then what Nicki was reacting to. And you're exactly right. I mean, she honed in on that Megan's Law line. And she said, what's Megan's Law? This is karma's law, essentially saying, you talked bad about me, and now look what you were apparently doing this whole time. So I think the bottom line is that this is clearly not a beef that's cooling off. If anything, it seems like it's ratcheting up again. And I suppose now we wait and see what Meg Thee Stallion ultimately says, assuming she responds.
Do you think sometimes these feuds get dragged on just for PR purposes?
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Or even created for PR purposes.
You know what? We were doing a story the other day. It was on Stephon Diggs, the NFL star, and Cardi B, and they were like a couple, a hot thing recently. They were together all the time, and then all of a sudden she wipes him from her Instagram
right before her song.
It seems like and then they're together like 2 days later, and she's got new music coming out, and here we were all talking about it. So yeah, I do. Yeah, I think absolutely that's something that these artists do.
It is, but then you think about it. I mean, we've rap beefs are there's highs and lows, and some of them are profitable. Some of them go way too far. If you think about like Tupac and Biggie, obviously we lost them both. But even in like this past year, we have like Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and I mean for the culture, it was awesome, but that even drew some legal attention.
No, yeah, right. I don't, and it made it look like it actually might be getting to a place where bad things could happen. But yeah, I mean, I think the Kendrick and Drake was great for Kendrick. I don't know that it was great for Drake though.
Well, so, everyone's waiting on his next song.
Right, you're right. Yeah, right. So we'll see. So sometimes it's good, assuming you don't really lose the beef, in which case I guess it could really torpedo your career. Not saying that's going to happen to Drake, because I think he's just too big for that.
Yeah, and maybe the same for Nicki and Meg. Maybe they're too big for it to torpedo their career, but definitely not the best time now.
We're talking about it right now. We're talking about both of them. Their names are
there. You go.
Yeah,
so
right. We wouldn't be talking about them today if not. So.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a treat just talking with you.
Thanks so much for having me. It was
more of a treat for us than the people going through the stuff that they're going through.
Yeah, you're right. You're not kidding.
All right.
Thanks
Take
so
care.
Much. Bye, guys.